few weeks ago, Atomstack reached out to me to see if I would be interested in doing a review of their P9 M50 laser. And I, of course, said yes, why not? It's always fun to play with new technology. I will preface it by saying they did provide the laser for free, but are not paying me or have any control over my review or what I say. So this is my honest opinion of the Atomstack P9 M50. Enjoy. Okay, so here's the official unboxing for the Atomstack P9 M50 portable laser. Let's see what's in the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? I know, overused. Box within a box. Maybe that's supposed to get out of. All right. There we go. Short box. Oops, I want to rip everything up. I might not have a choice. Okay, somebody teach me how to open the box. Okay, here we go. Laser film cutting mat. Okay, base so that you don't cut it into the table or whatever you put it on. Nice little user manual. Color. Okay, we'll see how that goes. All right. So belts, zip ties, thumb drive, whatnot. Put that over there. USB cable. HDMI cable. Yep, it must be for the screen, I'm guessing. Power, silica gel. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Power supply, and emergency kill switch. Set that there. Screen. All right, there's one of the arms. Okay, all right, set that aside. Keep going. And there's the laser head. Call it what you will. Make sure that doesn't fall anywhere. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'll leave that on for now. Set that there. Do we have anything else? Yep, a riser feet, I'm guessing. Put money on it. What else in here? Not sure, structural plate of some kind, I'm guessing. Anything else? Nope, not yet. Okay, let's get this out of here. Okay, so let's kind of lay the parts out here so everybody can see them. Various whatnots. Okay, all right, so that's everything that comes in the package. Now the fun part, start with the instructions and see how that unfolds. That took about 25 minutes and pretty straightforward. now it's time to start playing. So the first thing I'm going to do is a leather patch that I put on my pickleball hats. It's a good example of an engrave as well as a cut. Pretty simple design and shouldn't be too big of a deal for this thing. All right, so here's the final product. And I do wet my leather down when I do engraving or cutting, so did a pretty good job. Only had to kind of pop off a little bit here and there, but overall it's very comparable to my X-Tool D1 10-watt laser, and good quality, good definition. So I would call that one a success for sure. On to the next. So the next one is a wood necklace or earring that I've done a few of for my wife. So let's see how it compares. So how did the wood do? Initial reaction or initial look looks pretty good. I might have had the power a little bit high. The engraving is fairly deep, um, but overall worked out well. So I would call that another success as far as I'm concerned. So this one I don't have a comparison from my X tool, but it's basically an aluminum business card. So we'll see how this one fares. I know it works well on the X tool, but I don't have a comparison. All right, so here's the finished product. Looks pretty solid, nice and clean, good lines. Win. So this next material is one I have not played with before, which is the black acrylic that came with the Atomstack. So let's see how it goes. Well, one thing I can tell you for sure is that the acrylic smells really bad, even with ventilation. But overall, I'd say the engrave looks pretty good. I obviously had the cut settings wrong because it did not go through at all. But again, I've never played with acrylic before. So I would say first test is somewhat successful. And here are all the things that I engraved and cut today using the new P9 M50 from Atomstack. I would say overall quality cutting and engraving wise, it's great. It seemed to do everything I needed it to do exactly as I would expect. So on that side, it's definitely a win. So let's talk about the things that really set this apart. The first is the laser focusing. It's super simple. You just lower it down on this acrylic card they provide, and now it's um, focused. So the other big thing is that knob, making it easy to slide the laser head up and down. Crazy how nice that is compared to, say, the X-Tool D1. Overall, it's engineered well. It's a solid piece of equipment, enjoyable to use. Another nice feature is the big red stop button, just in case things go south and you need to stop it quickly. You can pound that and it dies right away. So overall, the form factor is amazing. Here you can see, in order to test this in a well-ventilated area, I actually stuck it inside my Atomstack enclosure that already had my X-Tool D1 in it, and this fit inside of that, so I didn't have to remove anything. The modular aspect of this is awesome. You can easily get it in and out of places, and if you have an open air area in like a garage, you could hang it on a wall, things like that. I think adds a lot to being able to do at home DIY type laser engraving and cutting. I really like the design. Um, it's amazing how it just fits right inside of there. All right, so let's quickly go over some of the positives. The number one is simple laser focusing. I showed that earlier. The knob to focus the laser head is so much nicer than, say, the X tool. Again, it's very modular, easy to move around, easy to set up. The emergency stop button is a nice safety feature. And again, quick look at this and playing around, it's well engineered. It's a good, solid piece of equipment. So those are some of the positives. So every piece of equipment that you test is going to have some negatives, and this one's no different. Um, I never did find an alignment dot or an X or anything like that, and I looked at forums and fact files and the Facebook pages. Never found it. I'm sure there's something there. Couldn't figure it out. And then setting up Lightburn, which is a staple in today's world for laser engraving, it was a challenge to say the least. I went back and forth with support, Facebook pages again, all that kind of stuff. I eventually got it, but that was a bit of a pain. That's not necessarily their fault. That's Lightburn's fault, but that was a struggle. So overall, I guess the question is, would I recommend this laser? And I would absolutely say yes for the price point and the modular capability. It really is it's a nice laser if you're just getting into it for sure and you don't have a lot of room to set up. So I would absolutely recommend this laser to anybody getting started. With that said, Atomstack did provide a 10% discount code, which I will link in the description as well if you are interested in getting this laser. So again, not getting paid by them or anything, but I do think it's nice that they'll give a 10% discount. So it is only good for about a month. So this is late November. It's good till about the 1st of January. So thanks for watching. Oh, and don't forget, if you did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you.